Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Ailey, welcome. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on how to do or how to shape and tidy up your eyebrows at home. It's just really a little tip on if you want to go a little bit longer in between visits to get your eyebrows waxed, or if you would like to wax them yourself at home, or if you would like to pluck them yourself at home. These tips will work for either. But yeah, I am kind of halfway through a tutorial right now, so I just thought that I would slip this one in, hence why I have a half a face of makeup on. But yeah, if you want to see how this is actually because I'm lazy and because I do everybody else's brows. This is how I do my brows 90% of the time, because when I'm in the salon I have a full face of makeup on, or I have some semblance of makeup on, and I don't really want to take it off to do my eyebrows, if you know what I mean. I am quite lazy. So this is how I do my eyebrows all the time. I really do need to go and get them properly waxed. But this is just a really good tip on prolonging your wax. You could use this to maintain your brows yourself completely, or you know, you could just use this to tidy them up. If you want to see how to easily shape your eyebrows at home, change the shape, maintain them, you know, all that good stuff, then just keep watching. There's probably quite a lot of people who do their eyebrows this way. I just find it's the easiest way to keep my eyebrow shape, especially when I'm in between waxes. Obviously I am a beauty therapist, so I wax my own eyebrows, but still, even then I can lose the shape, because doing your own is really quite difficult, because you can't really see the whole perspective and you're looking into a mirror. This is just a sort of little helping hand to help you not accidentally over pluck your eyebrows, which I am so guilty of. I am surprised I have the amount of brows that I have now. Anyway, so we'll just fire on. I'm basically going to fill in my eyebrows the way I would normally, and this would kind of work if you need a lot of work done to your eyebrows, but you would have to be a little bit more careful, because obviously you need to draw them in and you'd need to sort of differentiate the shape that you want before you pluck them or anything like that. So I'm just going to do my normal brow routine and fill in my eyebrows, and then I'll be right back to show you what our next step will be. Okay, so that is what I'm working with just now. For some reason this brow always looks so much more lifted than this brow. This brow is a little bit heavier, so maybe that just makes it fall down a little bit. And the arch in this one is so much cleaner and it's higher up, and I really have to fill in the arch in this brow. And it always seems to be easier than this one for some reason. So yeah, eyebrows are supposed to be sisters apparently. Mine are more like distant cousins. Anyway, I kind of accept that. Yeah, we're just gonna get started. So basically I have my brows filled in. I'm gonna see how far in I can zoom you guys, because you need to kind of be able to see what I'm doing here. Okay, I am hoping you're gonna be able to see. I have my magnifying mirror in front of me. I'm gonna try and stay in shot. If you can see, obviously I have my brow in. Underneath here, I mean, there are sort of stragglers kind of everywhere, but underneath you can see, or I can see anyway, all of the little hairs that are sitting underneath where I've drawn in my brows. Basically what I'm going to do is anything that is out with this drawn on brow, I'm going to pluck. It's really as simple as that. You could do this if you were waxing as well. Just obviously don't have any other makeup on. Draw in your brow and take away anything that's out with the line. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hopefully I'll be able to stay in frame so you can sort of see what I'm doing. Okay, so that is the general sort of idea of how to do it. Basically, if you have, now I should probably have not zoomed out, but if you have any, now I don't have scissors. They're up at my salon just now, so I don't have them to show you, but I don't know if you can see it. You can probably see I've got one little hair sticking up. This is when you know how to trim your brows. Now, I would always say if you have never ever tried to trim your brows or anything like that before, always go to a professional and get it done, because it can be a total disaster. Generally, if you brush them up, you can see where to trim them, but if you've done your brows and you can see that there's one sticking up, you'll know that you have to trim that, and just trim it if it's outside of the lines that you've created. But yeah, that is pretty much An easy way of doing your own brows at home. It will just literally tidy them up, and you can do that in between your visits to get your waxing done, and it will keep your brows nicer for longer. It helps you when it comes to filling in your brows as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That is my tips on how to shape and keep your brows tidy yourself at home, so that you're not having to kind of go Bushman style until you get to your next brow appointment, because obviously you're always going to miss little hairs and things like that that the wax will then pick up at the end, but you can maybe prolong it and keep it maybe 6 to 8 to 10 weeks rather than 4 to 6 weeks for in between brow visits. So yeah, I really hope that that helps anyway. And if you do wax your brows at home, like I said, you can do this as well, and it's just a really good tip, and it'll help you sort of keep your brows in the shape, or if you want to change up your shape, it'll show you how to sort of get rid of the brow hairs without accidentally plucking a whole group of hairs that then will ruin the shape of your brows. You can experiment a little bit first by drawing them in, and then if you don't like it, you can always wipe it off. Whereas if you start plucking, there's no way that you're going to be able to grow those hairs back as fast as you could wipe off the pencil. So yeah, I really hope that this was helpful. If you did enjoy this video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you've been following my channel, you'll know that I post every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so hopefully I will see you guys in the next one.